So, welcome to this new session of the Axes of Interdisciplinary Knowledge. It is my pleasure to present Dr. Serap Kurbanoğlu, professor at the Department of Information Management of CEIS20 University in Turkey. Dr. Kurbanoğlu received her PhD in Information Studies from the Sheffield University in the United Kingdom, and she has an extensive experience in publishing and lecturing on system analysis, project management, green libraries, research data management, as well as information literacy and lifelong learning. Dr. Kurbanoğlu has also a good experience on big-scale quantitative research projects, as she is involved in and also administrated multinational research projects such as information literacy skills of library and information science students carried out in 18 countries, and copyright literacy skills of library and information science professional, this one carried out in 15 countries. She was the co-chair of ECLID, the European Association for Library and Information Education and Research. She has a good experience in organizing professional conferences, both on national and international scales, as she is the co-initiator and general co-chair of ESIL, the European Conference on Information Literacy. She is the member program of committees and numerous conferences, and also serves as a referee for many scientific journals. So thank you for being with us, Professor Kurbanoğlu. And I would like to start asking you to tell us who you are, what do you do, and where.
Okay, thank you very much for the introduction, and it's a great pleasure to be at this distinguished research center at this wonderful university of Coimbra. I'm sure I will have a productive sabbatical year here. This is my wish. Well, as you introduced me, I am a professor, full-time professor at Hacettepe University. That is the Department of Information Management. Once it was called Library Science, actually, and I graduated from the very same department ages ago. I don't say when. Then, actually, I had the chance to go to Sheffield University to United Kingdom to have my PhD. After that, information literacy somehow became one of the focuses of my research. I still believe that it's a very important topic and evolving with all these new developments, including the media literacy, news literacy, critical thinking, and nowadays AI literacy also. So it is quite exciting to work on the field. And I'm also the co-organizer of European Conference of Information Literacy. We started to organize the conference every year. It was, I think, year 2013. The first one was organized in Istanbul. Then we decided to do it every other year, and next year it will be in Coimbra. And thanks for accepting to host the conference. So we are looking forward to that. It is an interesting experience to work on this and organizing international conferences on a subject which I like. So we bring experts together to discuss all the new developments and the findings of their research. And we are also proud that there are many research groups founded out of this network we created through ESIL conference. And at the department, I'm a full-time professor. I once was the chair of the department, and now my young colleagues took it over, and they are doing it much better in a way. We are quite proud with the new generation. They are making good research and publications, and it's a quite productive department. And almost now 10 years ago, we became an high school. So, of course, it actually demands to work a little bit more. but I think nobody is complaining. So this is about mainly who I am and where I work and what I do.
Okay, thank you. And what is the focus of your research? Could you talk us about that?
Of course, I'm quite excited about the topic of the research I'm planning to do here. It will be, of course, not a surprise, an interdisciplinary research. It will be about the information behavior of tourists. Of course, information behavior is a very important area within the information science, or let's say library and information science is one of the main subdomains or sub-areas. And there are tremendous amount of research on information behavior of mainly scholars. So it is mainly about limited with the academic context. When we look at it, there are research on, for instance, health sciences a lot, and engineering and sometimes social sciences, but limited number of studies on tourism. This is one thing. But I'm not planning to look at the issue from the academic point of view. I will look at it from the everyday information behavior point of view. So the ordinary people's needs within the tourism context. So it requires a different approach. There are studies starting from 1970s, quite a lot about this everyday information behavior. But tourism is just mentioned as a sub-area with a couple of questions to, because tourism is just one area in everyday life we, need information about. So it seems like there is a gap there. So there is, a need for more information and research in the area of tourism and the information behavior in the area of tourism. When we look at the research on the tourism side, we see that they have consumer behavior research. And within the consumer behavior, information needs and information seeking behaviors are a kind of a subtopic, and it's mentioned in their models and so on. But the most interesting thing is these models and theory and research findings from two disciplines are not talking to each other. They are not citing each other. They are not in a way somehow aware of each other. So I think there is a need to make a bridge and take the advantage of both disciplines and expertise from the both disciplines and start a new research. Additionally, I'm also very excited about these new developments on the artificial intelligence side. There are new tools, AI-based tools, which are used to search for information. And of course to create some information products also. And I'm very much interested how much these tools affect the information behavior of tourists. Because I know from my personal experience, I use it a lot. I mean, I have started to use it only the last couple of years, but now I heavily use it for my trip plans, itineraries, and to find the best deals for the hotels and the flight tickets and so on. These are the main information needs in the tourism area. So I want to also find out about the impact of AI and AI tools in information seeking behavior of tourists and travelers. So I'm looking very much forward to start it. I started with the literature search, and there seems to be some very interesting research, but still more research is needed to reach to a conclusion about certain topics, and also maybe with a good research and more research, I shouldn't say good maybe, and more research findings, we can also consider revising the existing models in both information science and tourism, and maybe somehow combine them. So these are the things mainly in my mind. So I also like to take the advantage of being here in Coimbra, because the target group I have in mind is the university students. If you ask why, because these young people are the best users of the technology. They are very fluent, and they use all the digital media and social media and AI better than any other generations. And also, they generally have a limited budget, so they want to make the best out of what they have. And they have better chances compared to my generation, of course, to travel, not only within the nation, but also internationally through all these Erasmus opportunities and so on. There are many funding opportunities. So that will be the target group, and what I have in mind, collecting some data here at Coimbra University from the university students, and also collecting some data back home in Turkey from Hacettepe University, and also comparing the results to see whether the country of origin makes some differences in information behavior. Because these demographic factors always, they have an impact on information behavior. It's not only the age or profession or the gender, but also the country or sometimes the language and the past experiences. There are a lot of factors, and it would be very interesting to find about this factors. So I'm looking forward to that. And I also think it will be quite beneficiary to be in a center like CEIS. I'm sorry if I couldn't say it correctly, because this is an interdisciplinary research center. So I really would like to discuss my research topic with the colleagues from different departments. Especially, I'm looking forward to meet some colleagues from the Department of Tourism, or maybe the name is different, but I know that there are researchers here at the university. And I already know colleagues from the Department of Information Science, like Professor Ana Lúcia Terra. So that would be quite beneficial and useful to work with them and collaborate with them.
Thank you. And how is your research interdisciplinary?
Well, as I mentioned, it actually is a topic or sub-area in two different disciplines. So there are some research already under information science and tourism also. But as I mentioned, they are not cross-referencing each other. They are not taking the advantage of the research on the other area. So it is actually in the common ground of both disciplines. But what I really like to do, just putting the expertise from two disciplines together and try to make the best out of it. So I think it is truly interdisciplinary, and I'm at the right place to carry out this research.
For sure, thank you. So to finish, do you have any perspectives on the present and future that you would like to share with us in the context of your research?
Yes, actually, I told you that my target group right now is the university students, but I like to further continue this research with other groups, age groups like elderly people, because we all know that they don't use the technology that much like the young ones. So what are the impacts of the recent developments on them? That would be interesting to see. And I also like to work on the tourist guides, because they are the people who need information on tourism better than anyone else, and they have to make sure that the information they have, because they are sharing it with other people, and this is their job, it has to be reliable. So I am really now curious about their information behavior. So it could be also a very interesting group to, take as a target group for the maybe third step of the same research.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much.